I think if we talk about this enough, it'll probably make us go insane. And you know what else would make you go insane? This is this article we're going to be talking about Cthulhu. That's right. How does Cthulhu work? Who is Cthulhu?
I think you segued too well. I couldn't think of anything to interject with that would have thrown you off.
I've done it. I finally made you go into madness. You're not truly
just
here,
like,
Kenny.
Just like our next article, Cthulhu. that we're about to read.
Oh.
See, now I segued.
Oh. Okay, what website is this by again? Let's find out.
It's
entertainment. How stuff works.
No.
Okay.
It's entertainment.howstuffworks.com /art/literature /Cthulhu1.html.
Oh my god, I got it so wrong.
HTM.
Anyways, this is by Jonathan Strickland.
Yes, How Cthulhu Works is the article.
How about you start us off there, Goose?
All right, well, let's ask, who is Cthulhu? According to Lovecraft, humans can never fully understand Cthulhu because his very existence is beyond mortal comprehension.
Wow.
Thank you. Lovecraft's universe contains many creatures that are equally incomprehensible. Some of these are known as the Great Old Ones, or the Old Ones, because they're not so great.
Oh my.
And are powerful, ageless beings from beyond the stars. I should mention, before I continue, that this is page 2 of, like, a bunch of pages, at least 6 pages.
The first one was talking about the Arthur.
Yeah, so we're just reading a few of this. Y'all
can always go and read some more if you want.
Yeah, if you want to read the full one.
But I thought this was the interesting parts.
I already said the website link, so if you want to see the full thing, just, type that in.
There you go.
Though Lovecraft used the phrase, the Great Old Ones, in contradictory ways, most of his fans accept that Cthulhu is one of these extraterrestrial beings that only partially exist in our dimension.
Some of the Old Ones have massive cosmic physical forms that dwarf celestial bodies, while others have little to no physical presence in our world at all. Lovecraft refers to Cthulhu as the priest of the Old Ones, though whether he means that Cthulhu led others to worship the Old Ones, or was the head of the religion for the Old Ones themselves is not clear, because Lovecraft's stories are almost always first-person accounts from a narrator with limited knowledge. We can only know as much as the storytellers tell us. Other authors have expanded Lovecraft's universe, and fans across the world engaged in long debates over which works are canon in the mythology and which should be ignored. What we do know is that the Great Old Ones came from distant planets light years away from Earth, and that they may actually exist, at least partially exist, in dimensions unperceivable by human beings.
Several of the Great Old Ones came to Earth while the planet itself was still very young, though not uninhabited. At that time, a race of beings called the Elder Things, which confusingly Lovecraft sometimes also called the Old Ones, had colonized the planet.
Maybe he was going mad.
Probably. Isn't that, like, a thing in the books?
Yeah, Cthulhu drives you insane.
The author is also kind of crazy.
That would be, I think...
Just like not actually, but, like, it's, like, supposed.
Right.
Implied, I guess. Had colonized the planet, creating huge cities and possibly even creating the first life on Earth.
Oh, wow.
The Great Old Ones waged war on the Elder Things.
Oh my god.
Eventually leading to an uneasy truce. The Great Old Ones settled in the stone city of Relay, or Relay. They ruled the Earth for millions of years, and were around when the first humans evolved. In those prehistoric days, Cthulhu communicated with humans telepathically, and led them to ancient temples and sites, where the humans found statues and artwork from other worlds. The Great Old Ones made the statues from materials that don't exist on our planet.
Wow.
Cults worshipping Cthulhu, that's how it's spelled, I think. There's no real pronunciation, I think. They made it.
I'm pretty sure it talks about this later on.
Yeah, it's like they don't know how to say it. This is just like what's most represented.
This is like the consensus from most people that That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Cthulhu. And the other ageless beings began to form. The cults, that is.
Not long after the appearance of man, Raleigh sank beneath the ocean, trapping the old ones inside.
Powerful.
Small sections of mankind remembered the telepathic communications with Cthulhu and continued to worship him. Lovecraft writes of cults that spread across the globe from China to Greenland to the swamps of Louisiana. Hey, y'all! The cults repeat the alien chant.
Okay, hold on. This is how.
Try saying that 3 times faster.
I got this. Funugli Mugwalnef Cthulhu Rayleigh Waganagal Fatangdan.
Tang.
Fatang.
They just like Tang. They wanted to have a party with Cthulhu and have some Tang.
If you dump enough Tang in the ocean, we'll all become Tang.
Yeah, that's right. Tang Ocean. Lovecraft explains that thought cannot penetrate the deep waters of the ocean, so the great old ones are left isolated from mankind, unable to influence them directly.
They can't even swim.
They lay dormant in the city, awaiting the day when the stars will align, and Relay will break the ocean's surface once more. Lovecraft even gives the coordinates for the Relay in his story, The Call of Cthulhu. You would find the city at south 47 degrees, 9 degrees west, 126 degrees. Oh, wait, south... Okay,
south
west,
47 degrees, 9 inches. 9 feet.
Yeah, and west 126 degrees.
Oh, maybe that's knots? Wait.
43... and then 47.
That would make sense on a map. They don't make sense to me.
Even the city's architecture is beyond the grasp of human understanding. Lovecraft describes it as non-Euclidean.
I love non-Euclidean.
Filled with strange angles and odd curved surfaces that seem concave one moment and convex the next.
Is that like that painting of the stairs, the Escher painting?
Oh, yeah.
Is that non-Euclidean?
Maybe. In the next section, we'll look at some of Lovecraft's other creations in his mythology known as the Cthulhu mythos.
Shall we look at the next section?
Yeah.
It's elevator music.
Alright.
Okay.
So, there you go.
The Cthulhu mythos. Wow! Fans of Lovecraft refer to his mythology as the Cthulhu mythos. Oh, despite the fact that Cthulhu himself isn't the most powerful creature within the pantheon.
What? No way!
Of strange creatures Lovecraft imagined. We must point out, though, that Lovecraft wrote several stories and poems unconnected to the Cthulhu mythos. I like saying it like that. Cthulhu.
I mean, I don't think it really has a real pronunciation.
But look, see, it's C, and then Thul, it's Thul, and then who.
Our minds cannot decipher what it is really saying.
I can, it's Cthulhu. The really interesting thing about the mythos is that it hasn't just survived Lovecraft's own demise, it has thrived.
Wow.
Lovecraft created dozens of weird and malevolent creatures in his writings, and during his life, he encouraged many of his writer friends to create their own stories within his fictional universe. It was the first fanfic, and it was great. Lovecraft was a prolific letter writer, and historians have preserved much of the correspondence he shared to other authors, including long discussions on the nature of his creations and how others could use them. Together with other authors, here are some creatures found within the strange world of Cthulhu.
So, as Thoth, a being of boundless power and size,
as a Thoth,
who mindlessly reigns at the center of infinity.
Alright. Dagon, a god who fathered a race of creatures known as the Deep Ones, who appear to be part man, part fish. Dagon was not a Lovecraftian creation. He was the main deity of the Philistines.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
He made fish people.
Hastur, a malevolent deity, is sometimes called he who must not be named.
Voldemort!
Because he was known to pop up whenever anyone said his name, usually in a really bad mood.
Well, you just said his name.
Oh, no! No.
Do recordings also count? Let's say a lot of people listen to this at the same time. Would he appear in one of those places, or maybe all
I think
of them?
only when you state his name, like probably
In the actual
when you
way.
actually state it, yeah.
He's just really upset no one remembers how to pronounce his name. So he's just waiting.
Maybe if you pronounce it wrong.
He's in his
it doesn't
house,
work.
really hoping someone will say it right.
Nobody said my name in
Come
years.
on, please!
Oh,
I'm out of Coca-Cola!
somebody's got to reach the top shelf and get me a pudding. Please.
So malevolent, so evil. Nyarlathotep, a.k.a. the Crawling Chaos. The soul and messenger of the other gods. Beings whose power dwarfs even that of the great old ones. He has infinite shapes and forms, and seems to have a malicious sense of humor. Shoggoths.
Created by the elder things to act as slaves, these creatures could assume any shape with their gooey bodies. Oh, there's a picture there. He's really gooey. He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Wait.
I'm gonna get
Elder
you.
things were the precursors of humans, or something like that, right? They at least existed before humans.
Yes.
And
They're
and fought
sometimes
the
known
deities.
as the old ones. The great old ones, I think,
Weird.
are the elder gods.
But here's my favorite. Yog-Sothoth, the all-in-one god, who envelops all of existence in time. Mentioned extensively in the mystical book, the Necronomicon.
Yeah, Necronomicon.
It's a lot of syllables, Necronomicon. They did it.
Wasn't there a movie made on the Necronomicon?
Probably several. There are dozens of other bizarre and terrible creations populating the Cthulhu mythos. Some creatures, like Yog-Sothoth, are so powerful and vast they defy human comprehension. Others are less grand, but still are so antithetical, right, to the human experience that to look upon one is to put your sanity in jeopardy. Show me sanity. In other words, the Cthulhu mythos is pretty cool, but you wouldn't want to live there unless you were Cthulhu. In the next section, we'll look at some real-life organisms formed to celebrate and in one case worship the fictional Cthulhu mythos.
Cthulhu goes bloop, question mark. In 1997, the United States Navy detected a mysterious sound deep in the Pacific Ocean. Underwater microphones, originally intended to detect Soviet submarines during the Cold War, recorded a very low, loud repeating sound somewhere near south 50 degrees west 100 degrees. When you digitally speed up the sound, which when unaltered lasts longer than a minute, it sounds like bloop. The noise is similar to a whale's song. But biologists point out that it would take a whale larger than any known to man to make that noise, like the bloop. Some Lovecraft fans suggest the noise comes from Cthulhu, perhaps as he snores deep within the walls of Relay.
Wow.
Amazing!
That's,
What? No way!
No way! That's pretty sinister until you realize, yeah, he just tooted. Ha ha ha. A funny joke. He just, haha, you know what I mean?
So funny!
Yes,
oh my god!
You know what I mean?
So, such a joker!
Just a little toot. All right, let's calm down. Okay, let's calm down here.
What was your favorite part about what we learned? What was your favorite?
Did we really learn a lot?
I mean, yeah. We learned that he was a priest of the old gods.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a priest.
We don't know if he was like to bring other people to the old gods, or if he was the leader of the old gods.
Was any of those the cow? I know there's a cow on Cthulhu mythos.
I don't know. I haven't looked that heavy into it.
Was it a cow? It was some kind of like terrifying like.
They said there were
creature.
many different ones. I could probably see maybe there being one that
Jeez, I can't
that
remember.
appears to be a cow. It might even be an SCP that's like that. But what was your favorite among the ones that we looked at?
Shoggoth? Maybe.
Shoggoth?
Maybe Dagon, because he made fish people.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
Let me search.
I think I'd have to say Yogg Sothoth, because I'm pretty sure that Yogg Saron from World of Warcraft was based on him.
Well, I searched Lovecraft cow, and I got this picture
Call
that
of
says
Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's just the cow pattern kind of octopus.
Amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there is one.
That's not what I wanted.
But yeah, if y'all want us to do like a really deep dive, like I can do that. But you know, I try to take these podcasts and edit them into like cool little videos that have some memes and whatnot going. But if you want us to do a really deep, really like long discussion where we like dive into the wiki and the different characters, let us know down below. We'll totally do that. I'll be up to doing that, and then I'll just have like some kind of animation playing in the background, and we'll just do a really long discussion on that. But yeah, let us know, and next time we might can do that. And if not, we can cover something else. Maybe we'll cover another one of the Lovecraftian.
Yeah, maybe we'll go in more detail
Monsters.
of one specific one, if that's something someone wants.
Yeah, let us know down below in the comments.
Otherwise, did you say an idea? Did you already say?
That's what I was saying. Either we'll do a long discussion or we'll do a deeper dive into one or the other one.
Oh, cool. Then I'm off the hook.
Yeah.
I don't gotta think of a good idea.
Holla at you later.
Holla later.